Hey everyone, Sean Azari here, your digital marketing expert and entrepreneur. And today we're going to talk about something that I really enjoy talking about because it affected me personally. It developed who I am today. It made me a better student throughout high school and college, helped me become a better employee and to stand out in the workforce, in addition to helping me becoming a better entrepreneur. It's how exercise can help improve your personal development. So let's get into it. There are so many reasons why you should be exercising. Besides the 4 reasons I list here, which really just came out across my head, but there's so many other reasons how it could help you, become a better entrepreneur, an employee, or a student. I'm going to talk about these 4 today. I am curious to hear how, if you do exercise on a regular basis, how it affected you personally. So let's start with number 1, confidence. You need confidence in order to be an entrepreneur. You need confidence to be an A student. You need confidence to stand out in the workforce. If you definitely want to be number 1 in the workforce, number 2, number 3, whatever it is, you need that confidence. Now, as an entrepreneur, you are subject to take risks, risks that a lot of people won't be able to take, or don't want to take. You need that confidence. Even though you build a stronger outside of you, you're also building a strong, an internal base here. You're going to need that confidence. And I'm going to tell you as a pure example how it really affected me really when I was 13 and a half, 14 years old. Before I was 14, when I was in elementary school, up until really freshman year, beginning of high school, right? I was a CDF student, barely passing. You know why? I had no confidence. I had no friends. I was picked on. I was bullied. So if anyone's watching this got bullied, if you know someone getting bullied, make sure they're watching this video because I was bullied. I was picked on. I had no girlfriend. No girls would look at me. I was the loser in college. But guess what? That all changed when I started what? Working out. I was fortunate enough to get trained and started running, got my diet on point, and all of a sudden, everything changed. And my confidence became an all-time high. Still was very humble, shy. I didn't even know what was going on. I was getting all this attention. It was really cool, I guess, in that perspective. But the confidence led me from being a CDF student, going from class Earth Science, which I think was the lowest science class you could take, and I think pre-algebra, or even there was below that, courses from a freshman year standpoint, up until I reached my senior year of high school, I was in AP Calculus to AP Bio. Now look at that transition there. I was a CDF student, barely passing, no friends. My guidance counselor said, you're most likely going to a community college, you're not gonna make it, blah, blah. Proved them all wrong. Ended up going to Rutgers, which there's a video that I talk about. I do regret going to college, but that's another video. But the point is, the confidence that exercise gives you can help you achieve whatever you want. It really, for those people getting bullied, you'll stand out. You will succeed. I swear, my life, exercise will help benefit you in the long run. So you're gonna need the confidence. You also need confidence when you're going into meetings, when you're going into a job interview. You wanna feel like you own the place. I mean, you don't want to sound obviously cocky, but you really wanna feel confident. You wanna feel good. You don't want someone in the workforce, a fat slob. What does a fat slob usually indicate? Unless there was some disease indicating something, but more likely it's due to laziness, it's low self-esteem. There's all these keywords or these descriptions that are defined when someone is just not in shape. So you don't want to define yourself that. You want to go into meetings, you want to go to an existing higher manager with confidence. You want to feel like you own the place, like you could get this job. There's no reason why someone, before you should get the job, unless you don't have the skills or the qualifications, but exercise will give you that confidence. So that's number 1. Number 2, one of my second favorites, well, exercise improves your creative thinking skills. Let me show you what I mean. If you don't exercise, you're gonna be in here, but we don't wanna be in there. We wanna think outside the box. So one of the things exercise does do for me, it helps me think creatively. And what do I mean by that? A lot of my ideas do come from, I run every day. I'm thinking of a new idea. It helps me clear my head. It's really hard to come up with ideas when you're cluttered and when you're not focusing. Exercise helps you clear your head. And there's all these studies that are shown that helps you boost your memory and all this. I don't know what the studies are. It helped me. So exercise will help your creative thinking skills. Again, I started my business, it all came down through a 30-minute run. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I created 30 Instagram accounts. Why? In different channels, which I'll link a video when you should be doing that right above. But the reason I did that was when I was running. The reason I do a lot of things, again, when I get motivated when I'm running or when I'm in the gym working out, it helps me really think outside the box. So that's number 2. Whoa. Number 3, it helps reduce stress. You don't want your head to look like that and blow up. So exercise does help reduce stress. Again, there's studies that show that as well. It does help me reduce stress. How does it do that? Well, they say actually work out in the morning, and that's what I used to do because it helps increase your energy. Very true. You know, before when I was in the workforce, I used to work out in the morning, but now because I work almost 18 to 20 hour days, I run in the morning and then I go to the gym at night. So I divide my workouts separately, and it does reduce my stress. It actually, I feel like I'm in a brand new day. I feel like I start over again, which is when I do a second shift. I work my night hours as well. Again, exercise will help you reduce your stress. It helps you reduce your problems. If your mind feels cluttered, your break time, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a start out entrepreneur especially, you know, if you're working those hours, which you should be, again, if you're starting up, if you're not hustling, good luck to you. But if you wanna take a break, the gym is where it's at. Again, it helps you clear your head. It does improve your skills. So if anyone that says they don't have time for it, what are you doing? You should have time. Number 4, which is kind of a secret for me, it's not really a secret. Exercise helps increase your stamina, endurance, actually internally. So when people say, Sean, how do you sleep for 5 hours and still have this much energy? To be honest, exercise. Again, it feels like it's a brand new day. It feels like I woke up. I go work out, clear my head for an hour, maybe an hour 15, hour and a half max, take a shower. It feels like a brand new day, fresh new start. I feel great. I feel like I do it all over again. So that's how I could do it. So it does help increase your stamina and endurance. All right, that wraps it up. These are just only 4 bullet points that I've listed. There's so many more reasons why you should be exercising at least every day for about an hour, I would say. You know, again, there's so many beneficial factors. Besides, you know, you want to live longer, I would hope so. And if you know someone that is getting bullied, that has low self-esteem, please share this video. I would like to reach out to that person personally, or they can reach out to me because I can relate to that individual, hopefully, and it could change someone's lives. And if there's something that has helped you, maybe there's a sport that clears your head, that maybe it does all this as well, or if there's a specific exercise or a specific hobby that you do that does all this, I'd like to know. Just share your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe for more weekly content like this, digital marketing tips, and also check out my vlog, which is a lot of fun, I think, which I bring you to my strategic meetings, some of them, and a lot more. So make sure you subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you there. And exercise, hopefully.